Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Queenie Lawas and I am here to discuss about the first, second and third normalization. So here, the normalization 1 in F, 2 in F and 3 in F. So normalization is a technique of organizing the data into multiple related tables. So to minimize the redundancy, the data redundancy. So the data redundancy, nothing but repetition of data increases, and we want to reduce the size of the data or database. So first in F. So the first normal form is defined in the definition of relations tables itself. These rules defines that all attributes in the relation must have atomic domains. So the value in an atomic domain are invisible units. So we rearrange the relation table to connect it to the first normal form. So here, this is the first normal form table, and these are the entities we have. And what I did is I take the client number, the client name, the property number, address, rent start, rent finish, rent price, owner number, and owner name. So now we have to separate it. In the next table, we have to put the redundant. So now we have a 2 owner number. So the 182272 and 147786. So I will put here in this area. So we have here 182272 and 147772. This the client number 28 and client 28. So that is how you convert this logical to normal form again. So this. You have to repeat the entire information. So let me tell you, a first normal form is a little bit trivial because when you properly translate a ER diagram into relational model. So here we have a 2 and F. Second normal form. Before we learn about second normal form, we need to understand this, a prime attribute and the non-prime attribute. So the prime attribute, which is a part of the candidate K, is known as a prime attribute. The non-prime attribute, which is not a part of the prime key, is said to be a non-prime attribute. So here, the second normal form, here we have to separate each. So I cannot insert keeping this client number. Let us suppose one new client joined to this particular business with certain name. I cannot make an entry. We see here we have a prime key. Here we have a prime key attributes, which is the client number and the property number, and the non-key attribute, which is the client name, address, and the owner name. So must be dependent upon both and not on any of the prime key attribute individually. But we find that client name can be identified by the client number. So the rent start here, the rent start and the rent finish, the owner number and the rent price is depend on the property number. So this is a junction table. This is a junction table. In this table, these are both these are the key, client and the property number, the client number, the property number. This is called the compound key. So this is a compound key because it is made of 2 columns. So now the transaction is here. So next, the 3 in F. The third normal form The 3NF states that all column reference and reference data that are not dependent on the primary key should be removed. Another way of putting this is that only foreign key columns should be used to reference another table, and no other columns from the start should exist. So 3NF, or third normal form. So now here we have to separate it out. The phone is listed here. So we have a phone number, the owner number. So here. So now if need to change the phone number for you to I can do them in one place and there is no redundancy. And the rent start and the rent finish now its own primary in its own table, that the primary key here, that the primary key in here you can only enter value that appear here. If it is not here in this table, we cannot put it in here. That was the foreign key means. So here. So that is all. Thank you. And can you please subscribe, like, comment my YouTube channel? Can you please search Queen Laos? And that's all. Thank you.